Well, they did it. I kind of thought they were going to do it, but they actually did it. They went ahead and changed the name of the Thunderbolts to none other than the New Avengers. Was this a smart idea? Who knows? Let's talk about it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am still very much sick, so as long as I am sick and I feel like crap, I am not going to wear my hat. So I want to be comfortable while I'm sucking on some cough drops and have my iced coffee to comfort me so nicely. So as long as I'm sick, you're getting bald Rob. Okay, that's just gonna happen. So anyway, yesterday Marvel did a thing and they announced, hey, Thunderbolts. Yeah, guys, guess what? It's the New Avengers. They rebranded it in theaters. Now, this is sort of a spoiler for the movie if you haven't seen the movie, because by the end of the movie, you find out, okay, yeah, this is actually, not Thunderbolts. This is the New Avengers. And I remember saying it on Storms Live Sunday night when we were doing our spoiler review. Like, I felt like they should have led with that. This whole Thunderbolts asterisk thing. I mean, it was a marketing strategy, but I was just like, you probably would have got a lot more people invested if you would have just titled it The New Avengers. I mean, that's what the movie is anyway. And I think it's funny because a lot of people I seen, the main people on the internet, like, oh my God, this is a desperate tastic. Look at Marvel being desperate. Oh my God, they're so desperate. Blah, blah, blah. Like, this was filmed ahead of time. This wasn't like they saw the weekend box office and like, oh my God, we have to switch everything. This was all planned. These people are so stupid. Look at this desperate tactics. What I'm talking about, like the Geeks and Gamers and Ryan Kindle. This desperate tactics. Like, this was all planned out, guys. It wasn't like they weren't going to plan this out. Like, you just don't do something like this and then, oh yeah, the box office is horrible, guys. Let's go ahead and do this. No, this was planned out way in advance that they were going to be doing this thing. And I think it's smart. I think it's kind of risky. You can see this going both ways. Like, one, it spoils the movie for those who hasn't seen the movie, but also the Avengers name and the IP is very, very big. So if someone sees, oh, New Avengers, oh wait, there's a New Avengers movie, that might get more butts and seats. So it's a very interesting marketing strategy, and I'm wondering how it's going to pay off. I like the Thunderbolts or New Avengers, ladies and gentlemen. I really liked the movie. I had problems with the movie. I think I went into it. It was a little overhyped for me personally, but I did really, really enjoy the movie, right? Like I said, it was very well written, very well edited, acted, all that stuff. Very, very well filmed movie. But I just didn't love it a lot as much as a lot of other people did. Like, I give it about a 6.5 out of 7. And I think that's a very solid movie. And it's doing pretty good at the box office. But I like the idea of them doing this marketing where they're like, okay, we're going to switch it over to the New Avengers now that the opening weekend has been here. The main people that want to see this movie, seen it. So this is what the asterisks mean. The main people that wanted to see this movie saw it. So now we can go ahead and reveal the main title to all the normies, and maybe people that were, really waiting to go see this movie will see this title and it'll attract more people in. I think it's actually a really ballsy and brilliant strategy, and I'm really curious to see if this is going to work because I think, like I said, I think it's a really good strategy, and I want to see how it's going to work. But it just kills me that there are so many YouTube channels that sit there and they try to twist the narrative to fit they try to twist things to fit their narrative, and it's just like, oh, this is a desperate tactic from Marvel, this desperate tactic from Disney, and like, guys, they had this thing planned. You just don't wake up one day and go, we're gonna switch the title to New Avengers. That might be true if they did that, but when you see stuff like this where you have Florence Pugh ripping a poster, this was clearly planned. This isn't just something you just set up on a whim. Like I said, I'm still sick. So I like again. I really love the tactic of it. I think it's very, very creative. I want to see how well this does now. I do really highly recommend the film if you haven't seen it. Again, I don't love the film, but I really like the film. And I kind of actually want to go back maybe next weekend when I start to feel a little better. Probably catch a matinee and see it a second time. I just think I had a bad experience the first time. I wasn't feeling good. I was sitting by a guy who absolutely smelled. But I do kind of want to give it another shot because I think the film is really, really good. It does dive deep into some very dark things. But I was expecting more from it, not a plot for Inside Out 3. But anyway, guys, that's just my thoughts on it, man. I'm about to fire off this thing, man. My head is pounding. But what do you guys think about the new Avengers title being changed? Do you guys think this is a desperate tactic, or are you guys level-headed and smart like me and go, no, this thing was planned way in advance? Anyway, leave those comments in the comment box below. If you guys can hit the like button, show some things because I don't feel good, and that would Rob would appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you, and take it easy, guys.